Welcome back to Pokémon Platinum. I'm finally recording with my second monitor. I have played a bit of different games with it and it's amazing. I feel like I'm sitting in a cockpit. Like, it might be a bit too much, but I do enjoy it. I really do. Well, last time I got absolutely smacked by Mother Luck, but I'm glad I could redeem myself. And as you might notice, I'm speaking quite monotone or silent today because I didn't feel that well the last few days. It's also funny how the series has become more like, me trying to manage life, or some kind of diary about how life is going. Well, without too much details. But yeah, it was a lot about just, hey, getting down to earth, like feeling or experiencing your own weaknesses or what I might lack in different things. For example, like sport. I went bouldering for the second time and just feeling powerless, like unable to just get away from the floor because it's already that difficult to hold your own weight. You just can't do it, and it doesn't matter how much willpower you put into it. You just can't get away from the floor. And I didn't know that would happen. Like, I expected it. But the thing is, it hit me way more than I expected. Because after starting to go to the gym and working out, it seemed to me like, damn, I'm making like big improvements physically. But now you're there and there's like this 3-meter wall and you just can't get up. Like, there's no way for you to get further. But it wasn't that bad. Like, I had a lot of fun. And I managed to climb some walls or get further and further on a wall with each attempt. But I did realize, like, where I lack something, where I lack strength in this case. Other thing is also with tutoring, because if a student gets a bad grade, I do reflect it a lot on my lessons. Like, to me it feels like I could have done better, or there should have been something I could have done to help that student achieve their goal. Well, to summarize it, it also has something to do with goals, because I did set some goals and I still think they're manageable. Like, it's not too much. And like, the deadline is coming closer and closer. There's still some time left. But I'm not satisfied with how far I've come. I would say the problem is that I'm not I'm not appreciating enough what I've already done or achieved, because I did go a long way. Like, I did make a lot of progress, but I can't manage to let go of the goals and just tell myself, hey, it's fine, you're doing great, or appreciate what I've achieved without thinking about those goals. Like, they are always in front. Good thing is I know what I have to work on. I think it will get better. But I'm very sure about one thing. That being that I shouldn't... Well, I do have to get rid of the imaginary part of the goals. I think I would do way better if I just tell myself, hey, I'll do that. There's no timer, and just appreciate every little bit of progress. But it's tough. And I can't tell myself that I worked the way I wanted. Like, doing everything step by step, one thing after the other. But there are just days where you look into the mirror and suddenly you see everything without any filter, and it just shocks you. You're just like, damn, well, that's me. That's where I'm at. Well, enough of that. Get back to the game. I do hope that I'm not talking way too silent. I'm not that sure about maybe like this. That might be better. Alright, well, autopilot did bring me a long way, because I have no idea what the gameplay was to this point. Let's go into Spirit Tomb. See what he can do. I played a lot of Grounded with my friends the last few days. I do like the game, but I'm not that hooked. They recommended it to me because I like Terraria. But if I compare the two, it is similar. Like, I do like games with like a gear progression system. But Terraria just goes batshit crazy. Like, you enter God mode and destroy everything. Meanwhile, Grounded is more like, well, you got a leaf sword that just swings around. Now you're fully geared with a spider sword and you swing it around. Meanwhile, Terraria is like, hey, how about a intergalactic sword that just slashes your whole screen and beats up every mob with thousands of particles? I do get hooked on that. Like, I cannot suppress the rush of dopamine I get from it, and I love it. But I do appreciate Grounded. It's just more variety in what I am consuming in form of video games. And I think I'm doing well with that. Well, I'm playing too many gacha games. Like, I'm playing Star Rail, Genshin and Wuthering Waves at the same time. And I think as time goes on, I will get burnt out from doing dailies. Because I'm already unable to complete exploration. Just can't motivate myself to sit down for hours and farm chests and other collectibles. But the thing is, it just stresses me out knowing that there's something in that open world that I didn't collect yet. Or stuff that I could have. So it's just like double bad. Not getting anywhere with it. Also, now I'm realizing maybe maybe the fact that I'm also down is influenced by the fact that I finally did something again with friends. I haven't seen my best friend in maybe 2 months or something like that. Also just the whole friend group. Haven't done anything in ages just because everybody's time schedule is full, like really full. It's not just me, they also didn't meet or do anything. And just feeling the joy of spending time with them. But then it's like, oh, when you go home and you're alone again. I think it created some kind of void where I realized, oh, I need that. I need more of that. But it's not. It doesn't feel like I. Wait. This one always hits, right? At least I think. It's also crazy that my opponent is spamming double team like crazy. They really want to storm me out. Well, maybe it can't hit Spiritomb. No, it definitely has wing attack, yeah. Definitely has wing attack. Yeah, I'm not too sad about that feeling. Just because I know it's that time you have to get through. And or times like this will come again. And it's just a matter of time until you get more chances to appreciate that kind of thing. And also my studies will begin soon again. So I'll have a completely new environment that I can explore and also like build upon. If that's the right expression. I'm excited for that, but I'm not feeling it yet. Gotta get closer to it. Well, I should have clicked Shadow Sneak. Autopilot is not perfect today. It's also late. And I'm very tired, but I did want to sit down and make time to play again. Let's see. Well, wing attack should be enough, right? Ooh, not quite enough. Also think should get some levels before entering the gym. Or I could try to redeem myself by just walking in there underleveled. I might be able to get my honor back. Or I might end up just looking like a total idiot because I failed again. Who knows? Who knows? Not sure if I have talked about it yet, but I started to let's begin like that. I stopped consuming like different sorts of media that motivated me or gave me some kind of energy that I could use to handle life or make life easier. And I did that for about a year just because I felt like I was always doing it, like for everything, and I didn't have my own energy. I was just relying on luck. With luck, I mean like if I'm lucky, I'm consuming something that will motivate me, or maybe just multiple weeks will pass or multiple months without finding anything new, like any song or any series that fills me up with new energy. And yeah, beginning was tough because I literally was never relying on my own energy or motivation to get through things. And oh, not tackle. Oh no, not yawn. And over that year, like slowly I started to learn on how to use my own energy, or also just how to work on zero energy. I don't quite understand yet how it works, but I think it has like to do with logic or just taking responsibility, telling yourself, hey, you gotta get up, you gotta do that. And yeah, now I'm allowing myself to consume that kind of media again and help myself find motivation. But the funny thing is, somehow I can't really do it anymore. It's like I'm listening to songs that how do you describe that feeling? Can't find the words for it. But in the end, it should motivate me, or I should feel at least something while listening to it. But I just don't. Or it's like so little that I have to be 100% focused to even notice it. So I guess it will take some time again to just get used to it and profit from it. But I should be fine until then, because, I mean, I did learn to survive without it. Sometimes it works a little bit better, sometimes it works a little bit worse, I guess. But as long as it does work, it's fine. And where does that music come from? That surprised me. Alright. Let's see. Well, I just hope to use Mega Drain to get some health back, but I guess I'm not doing that. Let's go into Spirit Tomb. Ooh. always forget. Am I more physical or more special? I guess it's pretty even. It's a bit more physical. Well, I guess Ominous Wind will do more damage in that case. Let's see. Oh, alright. Didn't expect that much. I'm not complaining. And we got the Pelipper. Let's see. No confusion, please. No confusion, please. Thank you. No, this won't one-shot. No, not at all. But one more Ominous Wind, one more Shadow Sneak should be enough. Oh, or a good roll. We'll take it. Sucker Punch. Well, we won't use Dream Eater, so why not? Alright, thank you for listening to my slightly depressing... No, I hope it wasn't depressing, because I don't feel like depressed about it. I feel like a calm, soft motivation to keep going, make it better. Well, nevertheless, thank you for watching, and until next time.